Hello and welcome to the Steam Summer Sale for the 28th of June. My name is Marta and I'm here to give you the daily deals and my personal best picks for today. Today is an okay day, not one of the best days, but not bad. Some good deals all round. Now, as always, I'm going to be giving the US and the UK prices for each title, and as I did before, starting off with the games I don't know very much about, as of course, I don't know much about them, so I don't have anything to say, so I just want to get them out of the way, but still give you guys the lowdown. So, let's start off with the one that I probably know least about, as Football Manager 2014, which is actually 75% off, a really nice reduction actually. It was $49.99, now it is $12.49 or £8.74, so a pretty nice reduction there on Football Manager. And what type of game it is very much what it says on the tin. It is a football management simulation, so if you are into your football and you like your sims, you like your complexity, I suggest you check this out. Check out some reviews, check out some gameplay footage or whatever, as I literally have nothing constructive to say other than that it's a really nice price, a really nice reduction, reduced from $50 to basically $12.50. Very, very nice deal indeed. That's my only positive contribution, so I suggest you look elsewhere. I am really not a football person, so I'm not even going to try to comment. Next up is Gary's Mod, which is actually 75% off as well. $2.49, reduced from $9.99, which is actually a nice reduction again of 75% off. Now, it's kind of in a similar vein to Minecraft in that it's very much a do whatever the hell you like sandbox. It is a physics sandbox. There's no real goal or anything like that kind of Minecraft in its early days. It's just kind of like, let you go nuts in this sandbox. We can create whatever you like, and Gary's Mod is pretty much like that. It's a physics sandbox. They give you the tools to create whatever you want, and that is exactly what you do. And for those of you wondering about the UK price, it is indeed £1.49, so a very nice price indeed for some interesting, potentially hilarious sandbox fun. I've not actually played it, but it sounds like it could be good. I do enjoy Minecraft, I just don't have the time to play it anymore, so I think I would probably get on well with it. So I'd say again, check out some gameplay, check out some reviews, see what you think, but it's so cheap. It's $2.50 or £1.49, so what do you really have to lose? Next up is Goat Simulator. $5.99, 40% off, so it was $9.99, and pounds wise it is £4.19, reduced from £6.99. I think you guys know all about this game by now. It's been all over YouTube, and it has even been accused of being YouTube bait. But was of course a direct parody of the simulator games, train simulator, farm simulator, you name it, simulator. And of course was a very silly sandbox where you play as a goat and basically just create as much chaos as possible. I've not really played it, it doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I like a little bit of madcap silliness, don't get me wrong, but this seemed a bit too much off the wall for my personal taste. But if you think you'll enjoy it, then it's not a bad price, although it probably will go cheaper in the next sale, but it's still a nice reduction for a game that's not actually been out that long. Next up on my list of games I don't know all that well, Chivalry Modern Warfare, Medieval Warfare. I don't think we want Chivalry Modern Warfare, that would be terrible. No, Chivalry Medieval Warfare is pretty much a multiplayer focused title, where of course you pick from several classes and play it in the first person perspective, and basically tries to capture the madness of the medieval battlefields. And you can basically have a sword, a shield, a mace, battle axe, longbow, whatever you like. Each fighting style has its pros and cons, of course, and has its weaknesses and strengths. And basically, they just pit you against up to 32 players. Well, including yourself, of course. So 31 players, I guess, technically, using that sentence. But still, Very, very good indeed, and you can even get the complete pack, which includes Medieval Warfare and Deadliest Warrior for $6.99, which is a nice reduction again of 80% off, and there's even a 4-pack for $14.99. Pound-wise, it is actually £3.79, so a very nice price indeed. The 4-pack is £11.19, and the complete pack is £5.39. And if you already own Medieval Warfare, they do have Deadliest Warrior reduced as well. It's actually currently £2.19, or dollar-wise $2.99. So I think you guys have seen a lot of this game. It looks pretty damn fun. I would actually like to get into it, but again, I just don't have the time. It looks like quite a challenging multiplayer-focused game with obviously a huge focus on melee combat. You can do long range, but obviously a lot of melee weapons in this particular title. Next up, and our final game, and I don't know much about it list, is Shadowrun Returns, which of course a tactical sort of top-down-ish RPG. I don't think this game needs much of an introduction, to be honest. I think looking no further than Total Biscuit's video on this would be a good shout if you are unsure, if you are interested in it or not, or for perhaps I weren't sure on if this game was worth your money. Well, I suggest watching some videos, but the price may sway you as well, as it is 75% off, making it $3.74, or a grand total of £2.74. And there is a deluxe edition which has the anthology and the soundtrack as well as the game, which is £4.74 or $6.24. And you can actually upgrade Shadowrun Returns if you already own it to the deluxe edition for $2.49 or £1.74. And you can buy the Shadowrun Dragonfall DLC for £4.39 or $5.99. So not too bad at all. Okay, next up is Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Another game that needs no introduction really. This is a pretty legendary game from BioWare. If you didn't know, the Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition does include Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Am and Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Baal, which of course is the conclusion of the Bhaalspawn saga. So there you have it. As I said, this game needs no introduction. If you don't know it, I suggest you educate yourself now. It is a classic for very, very good reasons, and is 75% off at $6.24, or in pounds, £4.74. So quite a nice reduction again here. Next up is Portal 2, and this list is just chock full of games that do not need any introduction. I absolutely love Portal 1 and Portal 2. Now, while Portal 2 does kind of lack some of the charm and some of the, I don't know what the word I would even use, it just lacked a certain something that made Portal 2 what it was. The original Portal what it was. But it's still a very, very good game. Of course, it's actually more complex in terms of the puzzle mechanics. Has more shinies for you to play with, including the bridges and the things that repel you and all that. You know, lots of new shinies for you to play with, and the funny storyline and voice acting that you would expect from a Portal game. I didn't find this as difficult as Portal 1. I'm not someone who gets on well with puzzles, as anyone who's watched me play one on this channel will be able to testify to. Portal 1 kind of bent my brain a little bit, but Portal 2, it did, but not as much. I didn't find it as brain-bending as number 1. So if you like your hard puzzles, it might not be as challenging as the original, but I would still highly, highly recommend this title. Very, very good indeed. It is 75% off, making it a grand price of $4.99 or £3.74. So if you don't own this game already, or if you own it on console like myself, then it may be worth picking up. I'm actually very tempted, even though I've played it a few times now, just to get it on the PC, as I did originally buy it for my Xbox 360. Next up, though, is Thief. 50% off, making it $14.99 or £9.99. Not a bad price for a game that's not been out very long. Now, this game is kind of mixed in terms of the reception that it got. I think die-hard Thief fans were disappointed. And of course, the game did have a few problems. Overall, though, it seems like a pretty strong title. I suggest you check out some reviews and gameplay videos to see if you personally would like it. I personally thought it was a really good game, and you can definitely see the influence that Dishonored had on it, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because Dishonored was also a really, really good game. One of the few stealth games that I was actually any good at, which is a big endorsement, trust me. I'm usually terrible at stealth games. Goodness me, anyone who watched me play Metal Gear Solid and PS1 back at the day has probably killed themselves with the horror of memory. But Thief, very good game, has its problems, but I would still recommend, and sorry I hit the mic there guys, excuse me, but I would definitely recommend this title, especially for such a good price. Again, check out some reviews, and of course keep an eye on your specifications for your PC for this one. You may need a little bit of an upgrade to run it with high specifications. It is a fairly demanding game, but you know, you should be okay. Just keep an eye out on that one. And finally, to finish up this video, I will be going through the flash sales very quickly in just a moment, but we have Wolfenstein The New Order, which is $29.99 at 50% off, or £17.49. Now, this is again a pretty good deal for a title that has not been out very long. A very fun first-person shooter. Again, its share of problems, but it's actually a nice return to form for fun arcadey shooters that we all remember from back in the day, and a nice move away from these linear, you can't open doors by yourself, friendship simulators where you barely get to shoot anything because everyone's too busy banging on in a cutscene or whatever. Wolfenstein is a refreshing break from that insane run and gun silliness is the best way to describe it, and if what you want is a nice return to the more old school formula with a modern twist, I suggest you give this a go. Again, check out reviews and so on, but I would definitely give Wolfenstein The New Order a hearty recommendation. So, quickly, the flash sales. I'm not going to bother going through my opinions on each of these as I'll be here till Christmas, but I will give you the UK and US prices. We have Among the Sleep at a rather measly 15% off, making it $16.99 or £12.74. I am actually interested in this game, but personally I'm waiting for more of a reduction. Broken Age is currently 66% off at $8.49 or £6.45. Max Payne 3, 75% off at $4.99 or £3.74. Watch Dogs is 20% off. What did you expect for a game that's only been out for like a month? $47.99 or indeed £31.99. Obviously, if you wait till the next sale, it'll probably go down quite a bit more. So if you're a little bit unsure if that still is worth your money, I suggest you wait. It's not that much of a reduction, but again, this game has only been out for a little while, so it's not really that surprising that it's not massively reduced. Anyway, guys, that is me done for the Steam Summer Sale for the 28th of June. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. We've only got a couple of days left, so get your deals in. Bye for now.